Hello and welcome. Today is January 30th, 2023, and I'm here to do our daily check in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels. Nice and great good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. So, guys, before I begin today's reading, I wanted to share with you this lovely knitted hat that was gifted to me by MLE_knits. You can find her on IG, and it is a wonderful gift. So, thank you, Emily, for your lovely gift. And so, if you guys would like to purchase this particular hat, she has it in different styles and I believe different textiles, if you will. And yeah, this is possibly like the best knitted beanie or hat I've ever had in my whole life, guys. I kid you not. I had other people create like beanies for me, and I love this one so much. It is actually reversible, and she has like her own little branding here, which I absolutely love. And I can turn this inside out and wear this wine or maroon color on the outside and flip it so that the gray shows up, and it's very stylish. So thank you again, Emily, for this lovely gift. And again, if you want to purchase your own or want to see any of the knits that she has, and if you want to custom order something, definitely check her out on Instagram, MLE_knits. And so, with that being said, let's get into today's reading. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the energy surrounding divine masculine towards divine feminine? What is the energy of divine masculine towards divine feminine? And Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about divine feminine's energy towards divine masculine? Thank you, Spirit. For masculine, we have obsession. I'm obsessed with you and our memories. It's almost killing me. And also, we have an intimate date. Let's go out, have a drink or two, and have a little fun. So, masculine is really obsessed, about like taking feminines out, maybe for dinner or just meeting up with you. Okay, but let's see. With the feminines, we have separation, and it says, I had to walk away to find what I deserve. Now, this actually came up in reverse. So I have a feeling that feminines, there's a couple of energies that I'm getting off of this. So the first one that I felt was that you want to get out of separation with this masculine. And number two, maybe for some, you weren't the one that actually walked away from this masculine, and you're not sure if you want union. Okay. So, again, there's just a couple of different energies that I'm picking up with it being in reverse. And also, we have differences, and it says, you are different from what I'm used to dating. Okay. So, maybe it's the same old song and dance, different, person, same energy. So I have a feeling like for my feminine collective, you're not exactly sure if you want union with this masculine. And I really feel like it's because you're putting them in a category that is very similar to the types of people that you dated in the past. I have a feeling like energetically, they're kind of the same vibe. At one point, I have a feeling that feminines, you really wanted this masculine to step up and really, outshine the competition, right? But at this point, there's this obsession with this masculine that I'm seeing, and they want to take you out on an intimate date. But look at this, let's spend the night together. So, is that any different than any other person that may offer you like an intimate date? Is masculine respectful for the feminine or towards the feminine collective? Or they just want to get in your pants, and, it's going to be different for everyone, but at least that's the vibe that I'm getting. Let me go ahead and clarify. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this masculine collective and also with the feminines? Ooh, that's kind of slippery there. Let's find out. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is going on beneath the surface? Okay, so we have here true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Okay, now this actually came up in reverse. And so maybe in the past, this masculine did not feel that this was a true connection. Okay, but now they're obsessed with you. Okay, they don't know why. I have a feeling that they were just in denial that this connection that they have with you is just as intense as it was with you, feminine, in the very beginning. Okay, now I really feel that, if you're in separation, it's like this longing that you have for this masculine, but you're not exactly sure because you have no idea what the result is, right? What is the conclusion of you getting with this particular masculine if the only thing that they want is to take you out on an intimate date and maybe have a one night stand? Okay. Now, also, we have here forgiveness. It's in reverse, and it says forgiving yourself for another will help you move forward. So, masculines, they have a hard time of forgiving themselves, maybe for going out on just intimate dates. Maybe it was just sex only, right? And they could never really make a commitment. Now, I see here fate. This is a destined partnership. So, masculine feels that this is a fated connection. Okay, this is coming from masculine's higher self, not from the feminine. So they definitely feel that it was fated. Okay, now with you, feminine, we have a spiritual lesson, but it's in reverse, and it says this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So if you guys are in separation and you want to possibly get together, you haven't learned the lesson yet. Okay, so it's going to be different for everyone. And if you're not together, then there's still something that you need to learn from this divine counterpart feminine. Okay. Let's see. Now, also, we have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. And we have differences. Um, let's see. You are different from what I'm used to dating. Okay. So you're willing to give this masculine a second chance. You definitely feel like there's a familiarity and the connection between the two of you. Now, I feel like this is karma, okay? Or let's just say karmic. I'm not saying that masculine here is a negative person in your life, but a lot of times in twin flame connections, we want to put our counterpart on a pedestal and act like, they're so much better than everyone else, but the divine counterpart is the one that is the most triggering, okay, out of all the connections that you possibly could have had. That doesn't mean that you had some bad apples, in the past, right? But I really feel like masculines and feminines are supposed to get together to learn something more, okay? So whether or not this is a reunion that will last for a lifetime or a temporary reunion to learn something, and then maybe you guys will go on separate paths, okay? Everyone's timing is a little bit different, but let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Spirit, can you please reveal to me the collective energies of divine masculine, divine feminine? What is the collective energy? Please, Spirit. How do you guys currently think towards one another? How do you feel? What is it that you both want? And what is the outcome? Hello, everyone. So, I wanted to take a moment and share with you this lovely gift box that you can give to a loved one or for yourself. And so, this is the Valentine's special limited edition collection that I'm about to share with you. And so, let's go ahead and take a look. So, in this particular bath bomb kit, we have here the hand towel, a satchel of rose petals. Also, we have Sweet Romance, which is an intention spray. I'm not sure if you guys can see. And also this bath bomb. So this lovely bath bomb, it foams and it has color inside. And as it foams and it comes to the color portion of this bath bomb, then you'll know that the puffy heart is really close, okay, to like appearing in your hand. So the idea is to fill up your bath. Okay, set your intention for this bath in regards to how you can be more loving of yourself so that you can love other beings. Okay, and being gentle. The whole ritual of having this lovely bath bomb is so that you can get to the heart of the matter of the situation. Okay, and in the middle of this particular bath bomb is a rose quartz puffy heart. Okay, for your intention. So it's a beautiful little keepsake. I can show a little picture here, on the corner of what it looks like inside. And so, again, this is a limited edition gift, okay, that you can give to yourself or to someone that you love. And in the Buddhist tradition, okay, in the month of January going into February, it is a time for taking like your spiritual bath. And in Tibet, there is a particular place where I believe Lord Shiva would visit to take this annual ritual bath. It's called the shower of blessings. And so this is a perfect time to really bathe yourself with good intentions and clear your energy of any kind of negativity so that you could feel positive, refreshed for the new year. And so I really hope that you enjoy this gift box. You can find this on my Etsy shop or on smibeautyandbath.com. So now let's get back to the reading. Thank you. All right. So masculine, okay, they're in kind of like in two minds about a situation, maybe in two different places, and because of this, not knowing where they should be. Okay, this could be logistics because I'm definitely picking up like this masculine has to be in two different locations, two different places, but it's kind of impossible, right? There's only one masculine here. Um, I have a feeling like they're torn about where they're going to be relocated to. I feel like this is in regards to a job situation or maybe about choosing connections with a particular person. But I really feel very strongly that this is tied in with their job. And wherever their security and stability lies, okay, is possibly the next chapter for this particular masculine. Okay, that is what I'm sensing right now. I really feel like if this isn't financial, because I'm getting a sense that this is financially connected, this masculine is not feeling very stable. And so they have to really decide what it is that they want. This is in regards to, where they're living, where they're working, and maybe choices between, people. Okay. I honestly feel that Okay. In the very beginning, we saw that the masculine, they wanted to, go out on a date, an intimate date, and blah, blah, blah. But they feel really bad about, just doing that with you, feminine. And so I feel like universe is throwing a sense of reality towards this masculine, trying to figure out what is their next steps. So is a romantic relationship on the forefront of this masculine's mind? I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Okay. I really feel like at this time, masculine is really thinking about where they stand within themselves, not so much in a romantic relationship, but I really feel like they're really focused on their security, stability, and it feels like work. Okay. Now there's an arrow that's going down here, and this is the Five of Swords energy. So they're really conflicted. Okay. They don't know what to do. I have a feeling like there's an opportunity for this masculine to decide where they want to live, okay, where they want to work. And there's you, feminine, and also there could be a karmic situation or a work situation. So that's why in this present moment, masculine is kind of torn about what they need to do in their current physical life. Now, for my feminines, I see here the Seven of Swords energy. There's a light that's at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so you have a goal. So I have a feeling like for my feminines, you're really tunneled in, okay? You're really focused about the end game, okay? Now, as you know, when you get to the end, okay, you may, come to realize that that was never really the end. It's just like a place where, you strive to be, but there's more, right? Now, you don't feel very good also. You're feeling really conflicted about what's at the end of the tunnel because it feels like a never-ending story. Um, you know, and also in the very beginning, okay, you haven't really learned a spiritual lesson with the separation with this masculine. And I really feel that for feminines, okay, you want to get out of the separation. That's why you're looking at the end, but you're conflicted because you subconsciously feel like even if you were to have the opportunity with this masculine, you really don't know, okay, if you guys can have the second chance. So masculine, I really feel like in the very beginning, they didn't really think of this relationship as a true love connection. It was an obsession. They're infatuated with the idea of you. Okay, and I really feel like for my feminines, it was kind of like the same thing in the very beginning too. But I feel like there's a level of maturity that I'm sensing coming from the masculines, but also with the feminines as well. And you have to use your discernment about what it is that you truly want. Have you really worked on yourself so that you can be in a loving relationship with this divine counterpart? I don't know. I feel like this week, it's a matter of priority. Okay. Where do you want to put your time, focus, energy, and attention into? Okay. If it's not about romance. Okay. That's what I'm feeling here so far. Now, how do you guys feel? Yeah, look at this. For our masculines, we have here the Knight of Cups in reverse and also the Seven of Wands. And also for the feminines, we have here the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, feminines, I mean, you're really feeling like, okay, is the karmic still an issue? You don't know. Um, you feel like you're kind of competing, you know. Are you good enough for this masculine? So, feminine, you're still kind of like in this mindset. Are you good enough for this masculine? Is masculine ever gonna come towards you? But here's this masculine. Okay, they're not feeling very good emotionally. So, if masculines are not in a space of being emotionally available, do you think that reunion is like a thing here? Especially if you're thinking about a second chance. I really feel like both masculines and feminines this week, you guys are on different wavelengths. And so If you want reunion, I'm not feeling that it's this week, okay? I really feel like it's still like a period of contemplation about what it is that you truly want in yourself and also with connections to other people. And let's just say, feminines, if you're in this Queen of Swords energy where, there's coldness, um, maybe there's like this negative thought in regards to being in a competition, for the attention or affection of this masculine, and this masculine is emotionally like spent, like they don't even have it within them to be emotionally available. Is that something that you want? No, right? This masculine, they're not feeling very good. They feel like there's just too much that's going on. I really feel like they're really stressed about work. Because do you see this? There's like, a female energy here. Okay. And they're at this loom. Okay. This is something that is kind of monotonous, but it takes skill, right? You have to be really skilled to do this kind of work. Okay. If you're doing it by hand. Nowadays, there's machines that can pump out these type of textiles, if you will. It's kind of ironic, right? Because in the very beginning, I was introducing the knitted hat that I received from my friend. And here is this lady who's a little bit stressed out and she doesn't know. Okay. So she's really focused on a job or career, or maybe, she's thinking about divine masculine, about how masculine isn't open for a partnership or relationship. Maybe it's because of another person. I really feel like, feminines, if you feel like, masculine isn't contacting you because there's another person in the way, then I would say just let it go. Okay. Just be in the flow, live in the present moment, really focus more on yourself. Okay. And not about like what this masculine is doing or not doing when it comes to you, because I really feel like you're worrying yourself to death over here if that is your situation. Let's see. Yeah, masculine here. They really feel alone. Okay, we have here the Five Pentacles. I really feel like for some, okay, and this isn't for everyone, but I have to say because I'm seeing it here, I feel like they're really worried about their job. Okay, and they could be starting up like a drinking habit again. I see that they could be going to the bar. We have here the Knight of Wands. They could be by themselves, and they're not really interested in a relationship at this time. At least that's what it seems like. And if they are, okay, maybe it's just for a one night stand. I don't feel like the masculines have it in them to have a relationship at this point. Okay. I'm not saying that it's a never. It's just in this week, okay, that I'm channeling real time. Okay. Their heart is pierced. They feel drained. They're emotionally unavailable. They're self-soothing by drinking alcohol to numb the pain. They can't think straight, okay? That's what I feel. They're in between two different decisions or two different places and they don't know what they need to do or choose. I really feel like this is job related, okay? Maybe a deal didn't come through, okay? And they really feel like, they don't have it within them to open up emotionally, okay? Because they have something personal that's going on with them, with their job, their career. Maybe this is an ending of a partnership with a karmic relationship. There's a lot of variables here that I'm actually sensing. Now, for you feminines, I see that you want to birth something new. Um, Now, for some of my feminines, if you've been seeing your masculine, okay, and you've been having sex, you could be pregnant. Okay. I definitely do see it here. It could be when you went out for that intimate date. Okay. And it was just like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't even the best hookups that you had, but you guys did it. And now you're knocked up. Okay. So I have a feeling that, oh, I feel like that's karma. Children is karma, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but children are karmic, and they could be positive karmic variables or negative karmic variables. It really depends. Okay. Um, with the person that you've conceived the child with, and also the history that you guys will share in the future. So I really feel like for some of my feminines, you actually got pregnant by this particular masculine. Masculine, they feel like they can't really offer you much, okay? Especially financially, if they're tied down or they lost their job or they're in between like two different things here. Now, if you're not pregnant, feminines, okay, you really want to have like a new beginning, okay? And you really want to open up. That's why I really feel like for the feminines, you want a second chance and you want to get out the separation between you and divine masculine. And also, what I'm seeing is that you don't know where you stand because you guys haven't had a real talk. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Let's say that you've been dating this masculine and you've had history, but you never really touched base on what happened, right? Like feminines, did you really ask the masculine, is it over between, him or her with the karmic situation? How do they really feel about it? What are their thoughts? Have you had that talk? Okay. I have a feeling that you were probably too afraid to approach this masculine by asking them specific questions for the fear of losing the masculine or for fear that masculine may run from the connection if you were to get too deep into conversation about what really matters to you the most. Okay. Now, if this masculine runs from the connection and you just want to get to the bottom of things and you want answers, then clearly that is an answer. Okay. If masculine is running, that's an answer. That means they're not ready. Okay. They're afraid of telling you either their truth or, and the truth may not be pretty. Okay. So there's a lot that's going on, guys. Okay. Now let's see. What is the outcome? Okay. So for the feminines, we have the emperor in reverse. Okay. And for the masculines, we have the moon. This is feminine energy. So we have feminine and masculine energy here. This is divine masculine that isn't showing up in feminine's life. Okay. And there's a level of being like ghosted. Okay. I have to put it out there. And also, we have here the Two of Wands, and it's in reverse, not being able to make a decision, like being at a crossroads. And I don't know, it's like this isn't really good energy. Okay. Now, this masculine, there's a lot that they're hiding. Okay. They're keeping a secret from you, feminine. That is what I'm saying. So that means that if you guys are talking, they're not telling you everything. Okay. They're really hurt. There's a lot that's going on. There's something going on with this masculine with another situation. I feel like it's either A, work, or B, a karmic partner. Okay. So this is excluding the connection with you. And here you are. Okay. That's why you're questioning what is at the end of the tunnel. Is masculine ever truly going to be in connection with you, feminine? That's what I'm seeing here. And you really don't know. You're really conflicted because you haven't really received clear answers from this masculine. Okay. And so you feel like there's this competition, which I can see. And the only reason why you would feel this way is because, this masculine here, okay, they're not showing up. They're kind of moody. You don't know where you stand. Okay, this isn't like the best lovey-dovey scenario from what I can see. And, a lot of times people, they want to, uh, force a sort of reality when clearly it's not. Okay. It's like we don't want to see things when the reality is that there's something that's going on. There's more to the story of the situation dealing with masculine and maybe somebody else, or maybe a personal situation dealing with family, jobs, friends, co-workers. Okay. Excluding the feminine. Okay. Feminines, I really feel like you're really focused in, like tunnel visioned. Okay. In regards to masculine, all you see is masculine here. Okay. And masculine, are they with the karmic? That's all what feminine is thinking about. What feminine isn't really seeing is that there's a lot of stuff that's going on in masculine's world over here, okay? So, let's see. Yeah, I feel like this is a temporary setback just so that masculine can, like, breathe and see what the heck is going on. Um, yeah, this is about being independent. So instead of like being in a relationship right away, this is about being, sovereign, being able to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, and feminines. I see that you're holding back. Okay, you're holding back because you need to work on yourself too. So I feel like this is the lesson. Okay. And it doesn't have to be about like being with masculine to figure something out. The separation could mean that you guys are still in separation for a reason is because the timing isn't right yet. There's a spiritual lesson that I feel like feminines you need to learn, okay, based on what I was mentioning here on this side. And also for the masculines, they need to learn something also while you guys are separated and kind of like alone. Okay. I'm not really getting that masculine is immersed in a relationship or anything. I really feel like there's a dismantling of things that universe has placed onto masculine's lap. And I really feel like it's financial, it's also logistical, and also I feel that it's dealing with, like some personal issues, okay? But I feel like they had to end a relationship. It costed money. Also, it's about job security, okay? Things like that. So I really feel like there's a lot that's going on in masculine's world. Okay. So I would say take the time to nurture yourself, right? In the middle of this video, I was showcasing my bath bomb. Okay. So there is intention with that particular bath bomb, and it's to clear yourself of negative energy. This is something that you want to do for every new moon or full moon, but in this case, this is about once a year, which is about like your spiritual blessing bath. Okay. Clearing yourself. This is about focus more on you, rather than this person. If this masculine is supposed to be in your life, they will come when the timing is right. I really feel that both masculines and feminines, you guys need to really work more on self. Okay. I really feel that both you guys aren't ready for a reunion, and you need to really focus more on the things that really matter to you the most, which is yourself, and also feeling really good about yourself. And at this point, I'm not seeing that. There's a lot of energy on the feminine side where you're all like wondering about this masculine. I really feel like this masculine, they're just really being realistic. They're not so focused on the feminine. They realize something in their past that being obsessed with love is not it led them nowhere. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this obsession with people that were not a true love connection really hurt them more than it helped. And it could have helped them subconsciously, right? It could have helped this masculine to realize, okay, if they were not in a true love connection, then what is that teaching this masculine about themselves? And also, have they really forgiven themselves about like just being a one night stand for the feminines, or just, being with the feminines for sexual relationship? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Look, let's go out, have a drink or two, and have a little fun. Now, the other thing that I'm also feeling is that maybe perhaps this masculine did this with the karmic. Okay, they haven't really forgiven themselves. Like they got lost into alcohol, and maybe they met up with the karmic in a bar, and they had an intimate date. Now, it could be you, feminine, or it could be the karmic. It could have been both of you for all I know. But regardless of how you guys met or spent time with one another, I really feel like the reality is that for this masculine, they were obsessed with something that wasn't a true love connection. And I really feel like that was the karmic lesson there. And they haven't really forgiven themselves because they were just going out on intimate dates with no sense of, what do you want to say? or what do I want to say about that? Um, long term, you know, relationship, like having a monogamous long term relationship, was it something that was temporary because they were drinking? What were they thinking? Or did they, or were they in this, delusional mindset about what true love is? That's what I'm saying, and, they were really obsessed with not, being with a true love. I have a feeling like this particular masculine was hurt time and time again by multiple karmic situations, and feminine was just one of the many. And they didn't really value the feminines when masculines really was with this divine feminine. And feminines, for some, I feel like you have a baby with this one. Okay, that's for some. Maybe for others, okay, maybe feminines, you got knocked up by somebody else with your karmic. Take it as it resonates, but I really feel like there's a realization this week about this separation. Feminines, I see you want a second chance with this masculine, but I really feel that, you know, there's a repeat. There's a repeat story that I'm getting here. And you haven't really learned your spiritual lesson because I really feel like this is a different face, okay? But same energy. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about because I definitely do see it. But for whatever reason, there's like this awareness, okay, something special with this one, right? But I really feel like it's this masculine that is teaching you, feminines, a karmic lesson about what you need to do to really take care of yourself, okay, and change. That's what I feel. That's really deep, guys. Let's see. What is the confession here? Spirit, please reveal to me, what does this masculine want to say towards the feminine? And I really feel like this masculine, they don't really feel good also, you know? I mean, they may portray like, they're good and no, they're not feeling great. I know you think I only care about sex, but it's not true. I do care about you. I just don't know how to share my emotions with words. So, this particular masculine, they don't know how to be intimate. Okay. They said they want an intimate date, have drinks. It's going to take some drinks for them to be intimate because, if they do it like, sober, it feels so unnatural to them. It's like, I don't know, it freaks them out, maybe they need to, get a little, coercing, get a little loosey-goosey with some alcohol, right? At least that's what it seems like. You're the destination I seek my reason to grow. Exactly. Feminines, you are the one that is going to help this masculine reach the next level. Okay. That's why you guys feel like this attraction towards one another. And the reason why feminines, you feel drawn to be with the masculine again. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not exactly sure for my collective if this is going to be a reunion where it's going to be an everlasting love. Okay, it definitely does feel a little bit rocky and bumpy. It's not smooth sailing. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here so far. Look at this. I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. Man, this divine counterpart is got sex on the brain. Now, like I said, okay, you can have sex with any damn body, okay? But is this masculine? Do they know how to be intimate? Do they know how to bear their deepest and darkest places with divine feminine so you guys can learn to understand one another and heal one another and learn to respect one another because of tough situations, because I really feel like this takes a level of healing, like the depths of what's going on deep down inside. If masculine is a repeat offender of going out to the bars, picking up on, multiple different women, always having like, multiple women like on rotation. It's because they don't know how to be intimate and they're afraid of intimacy. Because once this masculine is intimate with a particular person and usually they choose the wrong one, it's because it's their obsession with choosing the person that is not a true love connection. And that is the karma of that masculine. Okay. Apparently, it has something to do with sex. Okay. Sex, okay, is temporary if you don't know how to do it right. Okay. And yes, there is a way to make everlasting love. And it's through just being intimate. Okay. Again, I don't feel like this masculine knows what intimacy is. I really feel like it's more like sex based, like lust, desire, okay, temptation, like, very, I call it cheap thrills, okay? That's what it looks like. But they know that you're a very important person to them. I'll always be here to keep you safe. So this is a memory that they had possibly with you, feminine. Um, they always wanted to keep you safe, but where are they now? Okay. I really feel like this particular person, they really need to focus more on themselves because if they don't know what they truly want, and I saw that, okay, with their feelings, with I saw was the King of Cups in reverse, or actually the Knight of Cups in reverse, then they're in a place of like sadness. Okay, they're in their head about their feelings. Do they know what they really want? Especially if they're in the Two of Pentacles energy, if they're in their head about being in a place of duality? No, they need to figure it out. I really feel like for this masculine collective, they need time. And so, as much as you want to give this masculine a second chance, feminine, and you know that, okay, there isn't any difference between, your divine counterpart and someone else that you dated in the past, you got to ask yourself why. What is the common denominator about the relationships that you're attracted towards? Okay. You have to sit in stillness, okay, and be alone to figure it out and not like jump on some social media app just looking for your next victim. Okay. Because you're just looking for the same thing. It means that you haven't really sat long enough to understand your true nature. So if you're looking for, someone just to fill a void and you haven't really worked on yourself, do you think that someone else is going to come along and fill it for you? It doesn't work like that. Okay? That person is going to drop you with a quickness, okay? Because they're not there to do that for you. Most times, okay, these people when they go on like social media, like dating apps and stuff, they don't know what they're looking for also. You have to know yourself first before you open yourself up to the right individual, okay? That is what I'm seeing here. So, let's go ahead and see what is the Akashic message for this collective. Spirit, what is the Akashic message? What is the message for this collective in this present moment? Well, we have the lookout and it came up in reverse. It's number 17. So let's see. In the reverse position, the lookout may seem to have fallen and lost its position, but he is now free from the heat of battle. You may find yourself in the throes of a sudden and difficult loss, perhaps a job, a relationship, or a major creative opportunity. As painful and challenging as it may seem, it may be truly a gift in disguise. This loss actually takes you out of conflict and sets you free to reach an even higher opportunity. You don't have to be on the defensive any longer. You're on your way to a larger than life. Okay. So, like I said, a lot of times when things aren't working out, it's possibly for the highest and greatest good of that individual. And if it's not working out, let it go, okay? And if, like, I saw that masculine, okay, they're in two minds about a job situation, maybe a relationship or something. Like, I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like at this time, masculines, they don't have the energy to put their all into the feminine at this time. But what I'm saying is that they are actually looking for better opportunities. Okay, so let's just say that they lost their job. Okay, now masculine has the opportunity to look for an even better job. Okay, so it's letting go of the old and making way for the new. And I feel like it's like a period of growth. Also, you're the destination I seek, my reason to grow. Okay. This masculine subconsciously feels that feminine. Okay. You help this masculine change in some sort of way. Okay. They may not be with you in the present moment right now, but I feel like they're in two minds about a situation, maybe about a work situation, also about a relationship. They don't know if they can give you their all because, their sense of security is not stable. But once they stabilize themselves, and let's say that they get their dream job, right? I feel like at that point, okay, they're going to have the confidence to really open up towards you at the right time. So you're the destination I seek, my reason to grow. I really feel like this is a never ending story, right? It's a to be continued. Okay. But for this week, I feel like masculines, they need time for themselves. So do you, feminine. Even you want to give this masculine a second chance, let them redeem themselves so that they can appear to you in the best way that they feel. And that's what I have. So I hope that that was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.